Imagine waking up every morning not to the sound of birds chirping or sunlight streaming through your window, but to the hum of machines keeping you alive. Because outside is nothing but silence, thin air, and a frozen desert of red dust. Is life on Mars? Welcome to Singularity Animations, where imagination meets the future, and we bring the most fascinating scenarios and facts of science, history, and technology to life. Let us step into the boots of a Martian colonist and find out what it feels like to live on Mars. Your day begins inside a pressurized habitat, a dome-like structure made of advanced alloys and layered glass, designed to protect you from the deadly radiation and the near-vacuum atmosphere outside. You wake up to artificial morning light, controlled by LEDs that mimic the sun's rays, because Mars doesn't exactly give you the warm, golden sunrise you remember from Earth. Here, the sky looked butterscotch during the day and blue at sunset. A complete reversal of Earth. The gravity, it's only 38% of Earth's. That means when you sit up in bed, you feel lighter, almost springy, as if you've suddenly lost 2/3 of your body weight. At first, this feels fun. You can jump higher, move faster, and carry heavier equipment with ease. But your muscles and bones are slowly weakening every day. Exercise isn't optional here. It's survival. Before breakfast, you strap yourself into a treadmill with resistance bands, just to remind your body what Earth normal gravity once felt like. Food is different here. Forget fresh eggs, milk, or bread from the bakery. Your diet is mostly rehydrated meals, hydroponically grown vegetables, and algae-based proteins. A typical breakfast might be a bowl of powdered oatmeal, rehydrated with hot water, sprinkled with some freeze-dried fruit grown in the habitat's greenhouse. Coffee, if you're lucky. It's synthetic brewed from Earth-imported beans or lab-grown substitutes. Every sip feels like luxury. And when you take that sip, you look out the reinforced window at a landscape that looks like Arizona, but emptier, colder, and endless. Rust-red dunes stretch as far as the eye can see. Mountains rise in the distance. Not small ones, but massive ones. Olympus Mons, the tallest volcano in the solar system, is 3 times the height of Mount Everest. And valleys like Valles Marineris are so wide they'd stretch across the entire United States. This isn't just another country, it's another planet. After suiting up, it's time to head out. Getting into your Mars suit is not as simple as putting on a jacket. It's a 45-minute process. Climbing into a pressurized exoskeleton, checking oxygen tanks, sealing multiple layers of gloves and helmets. The moment the airlock hisses open, you feel the alien world hit you. Mars doesn't feel like Earth. The air outside is 100 times thinner and made of carbon dioxide. If you removed your helmet, you wouldn't suffocate instantly, but your lungs would be useless, and your blood would start boiling at body temperature. So every step outside reminds you, this planet does not want you here. The ground crunches beneath your boots. Iron oxide dust, the same stuff that gives Mars its red color. It clings to everything. Your suit, your tools, even the seals of the airlock. It's so fine that if you accidentally breathe it in, it could scar your lungs forever. And yet, as dangerous as it is, it's breathtaking. The silence is absolute. No wind in your ears, no birds, no buzzing insects, just the soft hiss of oxygen flowing into your helmet and the crunch of your boots on alien soil. Most of your day is spent maintaining survival systems. Humans on Mars are not explorers in the old-fashioned sense. They're caretakers of fragile technology. Every system, oxygen recyclers, water processors, solar panels, nuclear batteries, must work perfectly, or you die. One of the biggest challenges is water. Mars has it, but mostly locked up as ice. Extracting it requires melting, purifying, and storing it. The water you drink today may have been part of yesterday's recycled air, or even yesterday's. Well, you get the idea. Your tasks might also include tending to the greenhouse. Plants are not just food here. They're your lifeline. They recycle carbon dioxide, provide oxygen, and psychologically, they are a reminder of Earth. Walking into the greenhouse feels like entering a little paradise. The air is humid, Green leaves stretch under artificial sunlight. And for a moment, you forget you're on a lifeless rock, millions of kilometers away. Living on Mars isn't just a physical challenge. It's a mental one. There are no bustling cities, no blue oceans, random strangers to meet. Your world is limited to a handful of fellow colonists. Conversations often circle back to the same things: survival, Earth memories, or hopes for the future. Sometimes you step outside just to stare at Earth shining in the night sky. It looks like a star, but you know, everything you ever loved, every book, every song, every friend is there. And it's months, even years away. Communication with Earth takes anywhere from 4 to 24 minutes. One way. That means a simple conversation isn't possible. You send a message, and you wait. Homesickness is real. Loneliness is real. But so is the pride of being among the first humans to live on another planet. Life here is a constant battle against the environment. Temperature extremes. Mars can drop to minus 125 degrees Celsius at night and barely rise above freezing during the day. Radiation. With no protective magnetic field like Earth's, cosmic rays and solar storms bombard you constantly. Habitats are built underground or shielded with thick regolith to protect you. Dust storms. They can last for months and cover the entire planet, blotting out the sun and threatening your solar power supply. Imagine being trapped indoors for weeks with limited electricity, watching the red storm rage endlessly outside. Every challenge reminds you, you're a guest here, a fragile life form trying to carve out existence where it doesn't belong. But it's not all struggle. There are moments of awe. Standing at the edge of Valles Marineris, a canyon deeper and wider than anything on Earth, makes you feel both insignificant and invincible. Watching a sunset turn the Martian sky blue, while the ground glows red, is something no Earthling has ever truly seen in person. It says about the story we're rewriting, the story of a species that looked up at the night sky, saw a red dot, and said, "Let's live there."